If you are a nature lover and if you wish to nurture some greenery at home, without devoting much time, the easiest option is to grow plants in the water. There are several benefits to growing plants in water. It requires minimum maintenance. It is not messy and most of these plants are also disease and pest resistant. Indoor water plants are plants that grow in partially or completely in water, with their roots in or under water. In this video you will find 20 best indoor water plants names with growing tips that will help you identify your right and desired plant and take proper care of it. So let's get started. Alocasia plant. You can grow alocasia in glass jars filled with clean water by separating the clumps and offsets from a disinfected knife. Aluminum plant. Aluminum plant shows of variegated grey-green foliage that looks more beautiful in glass jars filled with clean water. Keep your water-grown plants in medium to low light. Arrowhead plant. Coming in several varieties, you can choose the plant according to your choice of color and variegation. It does well in water as long as you change it every 3 to 5 days. Begonia plant. Growing begonias in water is possible. You can keep them in a clear bowl for around 2 months before they start to fade. Don't forget to change the water every week to save the begonia cuttings from rotting. Caladium plant. Growing caladium in water is quite easy. Keep the water-grown plant on desks, dining tables, and tabletops for a stylish look. Chinese evergreen plant. Chinese evergreen features dark green, waxy and lens-shaped foliage with wavy borders. It will be more than happy to thrive in a small transparent vase filled with aquarium rocks and water. Chinese money plant. The beautiful round leaves of the Chinese money plant look adorable vases. Keep it where it gets plenty of bright light. Coleus plant. If you want an easy to maintain colorful plant, then this is it. This house plant displays colorful foliage in green, yellow, pink, red, purple and maroon with contrasting and serrated margins. It does well in vases and jars with water. It likes indirect light. Dragon tree plant. Many indoor Dracena varieties can adapt to growing in water, the dragon tree being one of them. Glass jugs and narrow jars are good for it. Just remember to use chlorine and fluoride-free water. Also never let the water in the jar become mushy and unclear, and keep changing in 2 to 3 times a week. English ivy plant. English ivy can be your next indoor water garden plant and it is also a best air purifying plant. You can grow its cuttings in vases for a long time. Snip all the bottom leaves of an ivy stem and transfer them into a glass jar and enjoy it on a bright windowsill. Herbs. Not just the houseplants, thyme, mint, basil, rosemary and oregano are some of the best herbs you can grow in water on a well-lit kitchen windowsill. They look great and also provide a fresh harvest. Lucky bamboo plant. Famous for its forgiving nature, this is one of the best indoor plants that grow in water without much maintenance. It looks great on coffee tables. Just make sure you change the water once in 4 to 5 days. Ornamental sweet potato. Ornamental sweet potato vine in a glass jar will add a tropical touch to your kitchen windowsill. Trim a few 6 to 8 inches long stems just below the leaf node, remove the lower leaves and submerge them half in water. Keep changing the water, and it will grow. Paperwhite plant. You can grow paperwhite narcissus bulbs in water and force them to flower easily. For this, get a glass terrarium and fill 1/4 of it with seashells and gravels. Now arrange the bulbs closely and cover half of them with these gravels to fix them at their spot. After this, fill the terrarium with water, up to the base of bulbs but in a way that it's not wetting them. That's it, keep them at a bright spot, and they will start blooming after 4 to 5 weeks. Philodendron plant. This is one of the most popular house plants that you can grow in soil and water. All you need is a cutting from a healthy plant and vase full of non-chlorinated water. Don't forget to change the water once in 3 to 4 days, and it will keep growing. Pothos plant. Pothos features waxy, green, heart-shaped leaves with splashes of yellow that go well with all types of interiors. It does best dappled sunlight, so place it near an east-facing window. Keep changing the water every few days to maintain the right oxygen level. Prayer plant. You can grow prayer plants in water from cuttings. The deep green leaves with red veins look adorable in glass jars. Spider plant. While growing spider plants in water, just make sure that you are changing the water regularly and never exposing it to harsh sunlight. Take care of these 2 points and it will thrive for years. Tea plant. Take a 5 to 8 inches long cutting from a healthy plant, remove the bottom foliage, and put it in a clean vase or jar filled with non-chlorinated water. Wandering Jew plant. This colorful plant looks stunning in vases and does exceptionally well as a house plant. Keep it where it gets plenty of bright, indirect light and change the water every 3 to 5 days. The best part is you can grow them in terrariums.